Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Pallas Dame. I am the CEO of Authority Establishment, and I'm also an integrative health practitioner. And today I am popping in just to connect with you guys and talk a little bit about if money and equals energy, what is your financial investment in yourself? So, guys, what I do, as I said, I'm an integrative health practitioner. I am an IIN health coach. I work with people to create holistically balanced lives through food and lifestyle. I'm also working on my BodyTalk certification, which is a integrative clinical energy medicine, so quantum medicine, and I'm also working on my soul detective certification, which is dealing with the spiritual root causes of dis-ease, inability to be at ease, illness, all sorts of things that have gone on in your life. And as well as it blends over into shamanic activities and practices as well. So today, again, if money equals energy, what is your financial investment in yourself? Have you guys ever really thought of it that way? Like, how do you spend your time? When you are out and about in your life and you're choosing to go places, like, for example, you're in the middle of a toxic relationship, but what you choose to do is put gas in your car and go to the shop and fix the engine in your car and put oil in your car, all with money, to then get in your car and drive over to the residence of the toxic relationship that you're in. And then you go and you spend time with this individual, which then turns into a very negative experience, whether it's negative and energetically brings you down, whether it's abusive, whether it's, a combination or worse, of all of those things. All the money that you just spent on yourself, on your car, on the investments to get over to this other person, to bring this energy, to bring their energy into your world, is an investment in a depletion of your energy, where you've spent so much time, so much hard work to put the money in your bank account, to support yourself, to create a life that you want to be able to thrive in, versus, have the life sucked out of you, have your life taken away from you. Money is a direct currency to the investment of how you spend your time. For many of us who are practitioners, a lot of folks in the holistic practices and in the alternative fields tend to have a challenge with charging also what they're worth, charging what we're worth, because what we do is, it comes from internally to us. It comes from our heart center. It comes from the journeys that we've been on. It comes from, any variety of things that have brought us through our life journey to where we're at. And so now, with the work that we're doing, and we're paying it forward in life, many of us, we've gone through the trenches, through the dark night of the soul, and we beat all odds, and we show back up in the world, and we show up with these gifts and these talents and these abilities and this insight and this wisdom, and we want to go and pay it forward to other people. And then when it comes time to charge for that knowledge and that wisdom, we struggle with that. Many of us struggle with that. And that ends up being an unequal exchange of energy out to the world, out to other people, because that ends up being us giving from our bucket, our life force, our life energy out into the world without receiving anything in return. It's not that I'm saying we have to be selfish and that every single thing that we do, we have to get something back, a physical currency back. But, for those of us in energy medicine, most of us kind of go by this ethical code that if we're giving something, if we're giving energy away, there needs to be an energy exchange back, right? And so when we think about that monetarily, financially, the energy that we're exchanging to go and work with that individual to help improve their life, to help them not have to deal with all the pitfalls and the tragic experiences that we've had, right? To help them circumvent, to pay it forward, our experience. The money that they pay us back is an investment in our energy that we just gave away, right? It's an actual currency return, but we're giving away energy in a positive way to these individuals, and the work that we're doing then brings back positive to ourselves versus my first my first explanation of if you're putting gas and oil into your car and you're repairing your engine, all so that you can get in your car and drive over to this toxic relationship, and this toxic relationship, they then mentally abuse you, physically abuse you, talk down to you, do all sorts of stuff, whatever the thing is, be that vampiric energy in your life. All of that money and time and effort that you put into yourself, to your car, to getting over to something, then turns into a negative deficit. And rather than filling up yourself with the energy exchange that money can actually have created for you, with positive, with love, with a dual direction, it has now created a leak, an energetic leak in who you are. It's a very subtle dance, right? It's something to really consider. How do we approach our lives? How do we look at what are we actually investing in ourselves? Many of us go through life and we give and give, or we react, or we do whatever, and we don't truly think about that energy exchange. Like another example could be the money. Like if money equals energy, when you're thinking of money and you're going to the grocery store and you're purchasing a bunch of junk food, that money is literally turning into an energy source that you're putting into your body to ingest, to build up your actual life force, your energy, your chi, your meridians, your blood, your bones, your organs, all of you. The money that you just spent at the grocery store to buy junk food to then put into your body then literally turns into a negative deficit of the investment in yourself. Where if the money that you're spending at the grocery store is on healthy, whole foods, organic ideally, and not processed, not the junk, just things that benefit you, things that come in at the root level of who you are to build up everything about you, that is a positive exchange of currency. The money is literally turning into an energy factor that then is invested into yourself and turns into longevity and thriving in your life. So guys, these are just some super high level ways to think about if money is energy. What is your financial investment in yourself? If any of this kind of rings true with you guys, I'd love for you to come on over to the Conscious Leadership Network and connect with me further over there. We can dive deeper into these discussions, connect, and try to open up your realm of the positive things that you're bringing into your life that will benefit you and help you move out of a state of dis-ease or inability to be at ease into a state of thriving, into a state of health, into a state of abundance. So that's about it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure connecting. And I hope to see you guys over in the Conscious Leadership Network. Take care. Bye, guys.